No moral limitations, no soft feelings, and a tireless desire for new challenges are the perfect ingredients to become the winner in a ruthless game like Squid Game. All characteristics that Inosuke not only possesses but embraces. If Inosuke Hashibira was to participate in the Squid Game, would he win? Let's find out. As usual, he will be an 18 years old Korean teenager to be eligible as a participant for the game. He won't possess any supernatural abilities, but will have peak human capabilities. We will take his personality traits from the anime only. As soon as the salesman proposes to play a game, Inosuke would accept. The problem is that if he loses the first round and the salesman slaps him in the face, he could react by beating him up instead of taking the hit and continuing to play. He would never accept such disrespect and will likely get arrested for almost killing the man in the suit. If he wins instead, he would get invited to the game to which he would participate for sure. Finding himself in a new exciting place, he would sign the contract immediately and would take the first game seriously to prove he is the best participant. Despite being surprised by the deaths, he wouldn't flinch. He will be the first to complete the game. He has a 100% chance of winning. As always in this game, choosing a simple shape is fundamental to have a sure win. Inosuke isn't a very patient individual, so if he happens to choose the umbrella, he would break it for sure. He has a 75% chance of winning. Inosuke doesn't need to hide in this game. If anyone tries to attack him, he will kill them without any remorse. Everyone will recognize him as a very dangerous individual and will stay away from him from now on. He has a 100% chance of surviving the night. Another easy win for Inosuke that would feel more excited than ever to show others all his strength. He would reassure his teammates that with him they will win because he's the strongest, and that's exactly what will happen. He has a 100% chance of winning. Since this game doesn't require any physical effort, it would be difficult for Inosuke to win. He would never get manipulated because he would want to play a game. Depending on the game, he could make use of his excellent coordination. He has a 50% chance of winning this game. There's a good possibility that he will choose vest number 1 to prove to others how courageous he is by going first, and that would be his downfall. He wouldn't push anyone or remain on a slab for too long because it would make him look like a coward in the eyes of others. The most likely scenario to happen is Inosuke walking on the steel bars and reaching the end. At this point, it all depends on whether the frontman decides to kill him for breaking the rules or spare him to continue entertaining the VIPs. He has a 50% chance of winning depending on the frontman and VIP's mercy. The final game would be a piece of cake for Inosuke. He doesn't need a knife to neutralize Sangwoo, and he would show no mercy for him. After knocking him out, he would finish the game and become the 33rd winner of Squid Game. Despite being rich now, he wouldn't care about the money. He would want to play again for the thrill of the game. Immediately recognizing the game he already played, Inosuke wouldn't care about warning the other players of the danger. He would just play and let the game take its course. He has a 100% chance of winning this game. Since he replaces gi-hun, he technically only needs to hit the jagi 5 times in a row, and given his coordination, he could easily do it. If we assume the teammates are the same, he passes 100%. This would be the hardest game out of all for Inosuke because he's not good at socializing, so he wouldn't be able to form a good group of allies. The only way of winning this game is for him to either take other people with him by force or join groups already formed and kick someone out. Despite his flaws, he definitely wouldn't waste any time looking around. He would take action immediately. He has an 80% chance of winning. As gi-hun's substitute, he would be a seeker. Not only he wouldn't have any trouble killing a hider to save himself, but also since it's a game that resembles a hunt, Inosuke might even try to eliminate multiple hiders given his habit of hunting in the mountains. He has a 100% chance of passing. This is the easiest game of the third season, and like gi-hun, he would go first but without the baby because he wouldn't care. He might even push a few players that he deems unworthy of the final game. He passes 100%. At this point, everyone will have recognized how much of a threat Inosuke is, which means that no one will try to mess with him. Inosuke would probably play the part of the king, in the sense that he would either order the other players to fight between them, to decide who to push down or directly push down whoever he wants. He easily wins once again 100%. Which brings us to the final answer. Inosuke easily wins every game except for marbles and mingle and becomes the participant with the highest chance of winning in the Kamado squad.